Yes. Last question. Say.
BismillahiRehmannirRahim. Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
Alaikum salam.
On the way, when we attach ourselves to our Shaykh, being at his service, keeping in his company.
Being a what?
When
BismillahiRehmannirRahim.
BismillahiRehmannirRahim. In the Osmanli Naksibendi way, when we attach ourselves to our Shaykh, being at his service, keeping in his company, and being attentive to him, developing love in our hearts.
We what?
Developing love in our hearts.
Developing
Love
in our hearts.
How else can we grow the bond to ensure that what is for us spiritually may reach us? And how do we know that it is?
How do we what?
How else can we grow the bond?
Grow the bond.
Bond to ensure that what is for us spiritually may reach us. And how do we know that it has reached and not just our imagination?
You will come to the point where it is not about the love anymore. You must reach to that. It's not about the love. It's not about how you feel. It's not about how more you can feel. It's not about the feeling. It is about the service. It is about how you serve. It is about how much of a kitmir you can be to your Shaykh. How much you are going to obey him and submit. How much you are going to understand that you are so connected to your ego, and that separation, starting to see what is your spirit and what is your ego, is going to be very, very painful. And when you are understanding that pain, and you become useful to your Shaykh, that's the time when you are in some safety. And that's the time you will not ask for spiritual gifts. You will not ask. You're not going to ask for spirituality. You're not going to ask for what is for me from Allah. You're not concerned about that at all. You're just concerned about serving. Then you're going to understand, I'm a servant. What am I going to do? Ask for my pay? So I serve and then I ask for my pay. I worship and I say, Ya Rabbi, I worship, now give me this. Then your spirituality will be raised and your modesty will kick in. Your gratitude will kick in. That time, the more love, the more sensitivity that you will have, it will kick in. And it is not about how much you receive from Allah, but it is about how much from your heart you're giving in Allah's way. So that time, the work itself, it is a reward for you. You will not even ask. Yes, even when that love is taken out. What we understand from love anyway. We only taught love is what you feel. Love is how you feel. What about love and how you make that one feels? So, let us say in spirituality, in Islam, the love that Allah has given us doesn't belong to us. It comes from Allah. You return it to Allah. You return it to Allah. The love, you return it. The aim is now not to collect, not to become something. The aim, as Sheykh Efendi, Sheikh Maulana is saying, is to become nothing. Is to become nothing. So now the aim you will have is to enter into the ocean of your Shaykh more and more. And for you to be more and more in that ocean, to submit and to disappear, and less of you. your ego to be appearing. This is something you should understand. Inshallah. Why do we worship Allah? In order to gain paradise. Why do we worship Allah? To get the love of Allah. What is the Holy Prophet ﷺ saying? Never mind about what you or me or some poet is thinking and saying, some philosopher is saying. What is the Holy Prophet ﷺ saying? We worship Allah because Allah deserves to be worshipped. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deserves to be worshipped. Because our aim, our maqsood, is for Allah to be pleased with us. So once you do that, you discover not only Allah, the whole of creation will be pleased with you. Even if so many are going to hate you, but you'll feel that pleasure and that happiness inside. No one can take it from you. That time you're walking in the footsteps of the saints, of the Sahabis, of the prophets, where they know they're pleasing their Lord. It hurts. And the whole world is hurting them, but they have peace in their hearts and they're saying, what is this world? Yesterday which has passed, today that is over, and tomorrow which is an unknown. What is this world? And what is our life? What are we? Except that we are prisoner between two breaths. Then you're going to see what is important and what is not important. That time you start changing. May Allah forgive me, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha.